In terms of numbers that we see over time, right, are we seeing more parents jump on vaccinating their children? Because the easiest way to protect your child is by getting the vaccine, so that in the event that they get pneumonia, it is not severe. Are we seeing more parents jump on that? Are we seeing numbers improve over time? And with that, then the severity of the disease going down?
So I might not have the exact numbers, and I know Dr. Rose might have that, but from clinical practice and also seeing the patients on, like on the ward, most of these patients have actually had their vaccines done, and parents are eager to vaccinate their children.
What are symptoms of, let's just stay with this bacterial pneumonia here. What are the symptoms that you would then say, okay, something is wrong here and it's beyond your, common flu or passing headache and fever?
So these children will present, for example, with coughing. Then that might be the more common one. Then difficulty in breathing. When you see a child starting to breathe much faster than the usual, they have a fever. So those are the entry points into which you start suspecting pneumonia, and you need to take your child to the hospital. We don't want to get to the point where it's too severe with the danger signs. Now they're unable to feed. They're unconscious. That's very late. So as early as possible, we encourage the parents to bring their children in when they are having those symptoms: cough, difficulty in breathing, fast breathing, fevers. Yes.
And so what tests are being done? Because this is beyond just, sticking a thermometer and saying that your fever is at 40. What are we doing here that would then show that this is beyond a common cold or passing fever?
So we do have the basic pediatric protocols, and most of pneumonia is actually managed empirically. So that child who will come in with a cough, difficulty in breathing, fever, fast breathing, we're able to classify them.
Okay.
Is this severe pneumonia or not? And there's then algorithm or a way that we look, and we're able to say this child needs antibiotics, this child needs to be hospitalized. Yes. So and that's the first step. Then when it comes to now additional tests, there are those children who will need that chest radiograph, the X-ray, what we call the chest X-ray. Some may need testing to look at, is this viral, is this bacterial, with swabs. Depending on which setting you're in, you can be able to do those PCR tests again, but it doesn't mean everybody has to have that. Especially for the bacterial pneumonia, once they have those clinical symptoms, then we know this is a pathway, and we will start antibiotics and treat them. For those who are not improving, then there's other approaches that we take to do more investigations.
So with the application of antibiotics, then how long does it take for, the healing to kick in?
So most children will respond to a 5 to 7 day course of antibiotics. Again, once you make a diagnosis, you're managing the patient in front of you, that child who is in front of you. So it will depend on their response. Are they responding to the treatment? Is their fever coming down? Is their difficulty in breathing improving? Do they need the oxygen or not? Are they getting better?
Okay.
So that is what gives us the clues to what now the next steps are, whether we are going to continue the same antibiotic, whether we're going to change the different antibiotics.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So can they be on treatment and go home, or must they be admitted in hospital? Dr. Jalango talked about, sometimes you're going to have to admit. Do you have to admit a pneumonia patient?
Not all children with pneumonia have to be admitted.
Okay.
If they have the danger signs, then they are hospitalized.